and welcome back everyone. Today we're getting our planners ready for May, even though we are a week into the month. Better late than never. Before we jump into the planner itself, I want to give you guys a little overview of my planning system in general right now because I changed it up a bit, and what I'm doing now is different from what I've been doing for the past X amount of time. So right now my system is my digital planner, I have my sticky note system, and I use Notion. So Notion is where I just put in all of my notes. Any brain dumping goes on over there. And I also do a monthly review in Notion just because it's a lot easier to organize that stuff because I tend to ramble a lot when I take notes. With the sticky note system, I use these for my to-dos when I'm getting things done. So I have a three-color system. I use orange, pink, and green. It's just because those are the colors that they had at the store that I went to. Basically, the orange is for any weekly things to do. I take 3 weekly things. The pink is for daily. Again, I do a max of 3. And then the green doesn't have a limit, but it's just things that need to get done, but don't necessarily have a deadline. So once I'm done with the weeklies and dailies, I get to the whatever's on the green if there is time. What goes into the planner is literally everything else. So all my trackers, all my organizing, when exactly things are going to get done throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month. Let's hop into it for this month. First off, just going through, I've already gone in and planned everything just because it was a lot easier to do it this way. So we're kind of just going to go through my process. The first thing I'll do is put in my goals for the month, things that I want to get done, projects, anything that is in progress that is either going to end or just go through the month. And I have them color coded for when they're going to get done throughout the month. So all the colors are just what week it's going to get done. So I have that noted down here. So you can see on the monthly spread, you can see exactly when each week is. Going into what is coming up for May, we have the feedback on the printable Islamic life planner. You guys asked for it. It is available, so I'll leave it in the description for anyone who wants to get the printable version. Right now, it's just all the pages undated, but in the future, if you guys want dated, if you want them to be decorated, if you want them to stay plain so you can decorate them yourselves, things like that is kind of what I'm looking to get with the feedback for that one. Then I have the Planner Launch Academy that I'm working on. Those of you guys who know, I do planner design for businesses and other, custom orders and things like that. But I am a bit pricey, so Planner Launch Academy is going to be where people can go and learn how to make the planners themselves or get ready made planners that they can resell and kind of get started in it without having to spend hundreds of dollars. So, working on that. My LSAT study plan, I'm supposed to be taking the LSAT in September, just depends on when the test dates are because they haven't listed those yet. So, I have to make my study plan and get on that. Then we have stickers. We have 2 sticker sheets coming this month. Spoiler alert, right here, you can see when they're coming out. So we've got some sticker sheets coming that I need to work on. And then I have the Darkly planner. Not going to say anything more on that because that is just what it is. And then down here, I have Be More Social. And that's not just social media, it's just be social in general because I really like engaging with you guys. I love chatting with you guys. Literally, a comment that was left all the way in December lifted my mood so much. So, definitely need to be more social just in life and on social media. Once I have my goals planned out or written down, I'm going to go into here and start putting in my fixed events, things that are happening that I don't have a control over changing when it's going to be. So, jury duty, that's actually my grandmother. She's got jury duty. I have my CEO power hours. I have networking events will go in here, book club. Any client projects will go in. And then once I'm done with that, I'll put in other events that are a bit more time friendly that I can plan and organize myself and move around as I want and see fit. One thing I need to do this month is get a medical checkup because I haven't had one, and both my sister and my mom will literally have my throat if I don't get it done this month. I did get rid of the black theme that I had going on for March and April. It was getting too dark, honestly. It was starting to get a little depressing, not gonna lie, but it was very telling of the last 2 months because March and April weren't really that great for me. I was very down for both of those months, but now we're getting brighter, so things are getting a lot better. We are in a much better mood. On to the next thing. Once I have this all set up, I usually just duplicate this page for my finances, and we have our legend over here. And the page will usually just be marked up with red and green for all of my incoming expenses and all of my outgoing incoming expenses, outgoing expenses, and all of my income. And then I'll go into my finances section for the budgeting if I really want to get into details with everything. But this is just a nice way to be able to see when bills are due, when money is coming in, when money is going out without having to look at a chart, because this just works a lot better for me. Next off, we have our mood tracking. That is staying the same. Nothing is changing here. With the habit tracker, I'm not going to try the habit tracker this month, and this is why. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. I have not been using the habit tracker at all, so I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to try this month. It's just not happening. I'm thinking it's because this is kind of plain. When I was really doing the habit tracker before, I was doing it in more of a bullet journal style, so every month was different. It had a nice, really cute and creative layout. So I think with the future versions, I'm going to try to bring that back with the habit tracker and with the mood tracker and switch things up a little bit. And I'll leave this in here for those of you who want the table, and we'll kind of just make things a bit more fun and interesting and customizable for the next version. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my wellness, and this is something that I'm going to be adding into my monthly planning kind of check-in. I'm going to start doing a monthly mental health check because, like I said, your girl has not been at her 100 lately. So I'm going to go here and do this really quickly, but I also really want to take the time and really think about how I'm feeling and what's going on and why certain things are making me feel certain ways. And the last thing in terms of planning for the month, I have my intentions for this month. The one thing that I really want to get back into is reading Quran after Asr every day, or I have in here at least 3 times a week because it's hard to go from nothing to just every single day off the bat. So I have 3 times a week set in here. It's something that I was doing a couple years ago that I kind of just fell out of doing, that I really want to get back into. So I've got that in here, and inshallah, we can get into doing that on a regular basis. Oh, I didn't show you guys, I never showed you guys what I did with my custom sections. I really just have this, my business planning in section 1, and then 2 is kind of just random drawings that I need to get done, like laying out stuff. And then the rest are just me brain dumping just a bunch of nonsense, which is why I started doing my notes in Notion, because it's a lot more organized and a lot easier to keep track of. And then the last thing I'm going to tell you guys about this month is I updated my vision board. As you can see, I moved over the note that I had over here, which was my note to future self in case I'm down or whatever. It just reflects more of what I actually want to get done or achieve this year. And I keep it on my home screen on my iPad. That is pretty much it for the month. I hope this format works for you. I'm trying to find a way to get this done without spending literally hours on a single video, because just planning and organizing this stuff takes me about 2 hours because I just take that long, guys. If you want to use this planner, I will leave it linked below. If you want to use the printable version, I will also leave that linked. Let me know if you're using this, what's working for you, what isn't, what pages are you using, and if you have any intentions Islamically or goals or anything like that in the comments, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, and toodles. I don't know why I keep saying that at the end of every video. It's not like I say that in real life. No, I do say that in real life. Okay, bye.